The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions
22-0.
take over here. And some
And you
dangerous
think you're going to win this game? You're 3-1. We're
4-1.
4-1. Coming in thinking you're going to win. Ain't going to happen.
Points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Looking to throw again on second down. Garoppolo, open receiver. That's Caden Smith, the tight end. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
24 is the mic. Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy.
Garoppolo going to try and throw on third. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. On play action, now Garoppolo. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out of the shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short
tight
yardage.
ends, they're going to run
so
the
they're
ball
going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Here's second and 10 now from the 35.
12.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. And that is incomplete.
How did you pick that off, bro?
Seconds now. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin. And it's third down.
Here we go.
The Niners on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is third and 10.
Hey, let's get this.
And yet again, it's Garoppolo. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he slips up past the 45 before being
y'all are not going to be able to.
That was signaling a timeout call.
Here we go.
As it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Oh, he missed badly.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the...
That's a shame. That's a shame. 3 tight ends.
Now McKinnon to start the drive. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
A second down pass
sit down,
but
boy.
It's incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
I don't think he made it.
They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage.
Play safe.
You throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Rams will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over first and 10.
54 Mike. Hey, man. We go. 76. 76.
Now Goff on first down. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the ball, as we just saw there.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. On 2nd and 10, Goff. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this one across.
Keep moving, baby. Keep moving.
Line. A gain of 13. It's a first down. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. It used to be occasional, right, safety valve, throw one to him every so often, but more mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game.
I really like that play.
Mismatches that they often become the leading receiver. Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
On first down, it's Brown. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. DeForest Buckner in on the tackle.
The down stuffs will put this offense in a precarious position.
Oh, they're blitzing.
We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Hey, box truck, box truck. Watch 54, watch 54.
To throw on 2nd down is gone. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything
Possession.
so far here in the second half.
Possession catch.
17 yards on the pickup there and also a first down. Goff now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Henderson now on 1st and 10. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And a flag comes in as that one falls
Pass
incomplete.
interference.
Well, let's see who this is on.
Got right in my way.
Well, they've done a good job on these receivers, pretty much held them in check. They're a little too close for comfort.
And you're always looking for a play to get you going, right? You're looking for someone to make one. But maybe this penalty, this pass interference call, that can help shake them loose.
On the carry is Henderson. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now.
It's a party now.
On 2nd down now, it's Brown. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
We're just going to play it safe.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10. Well, lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Hey, wahoo! Cut. Turbo set.
They'll try the air now with Goff. And he's got it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just said.
And it's caught for a Rams touchdown by Brandon Cooks.
No chance.
Jared Goff.
Can't have Brandon Cooks on a linebacker in the slot. Are you kidding?
And the Rams add on to their lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it.
All right, y'all. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sim the rest of the game. Because they are not going to come back.
So
It's just a waste of time at this point. I'm just going to sim the rest.
And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the one touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed. This type of performance you get. They can't fashion together any offense, no consistency, and they just took control.
So for L.A., their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile, for the Niners, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Washington.
All right. We got our goals completed. Jared Goff, level up. Let's get him field general again. Okay. Not a bad game, huh? Any day over 100 yards is a good day, but you know, a win on top of it doesn't get any better than that. All right, so he's happy. Plus 100 XP for all receivers. All right, let's advance. Do our weekly training again. And we'll do our weekly scouting. Take a look at those corners again. Yeah, nothing. Nothing. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, we're going to be drafting this dude. How old is he? Oh, yeah, we're going to be drafting this dude. B- awareness. What? Dude. Man, we got some steals in this draft. Dang. All right. Yeah, we're going to be picking a safety in this draft. I don't even know why I have Taylor Rapp anymore as my developmental piece. Let's go ahead and play the Falcons.
I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. Up next, we'll see Jared Goff and the NFC champion Los Angeles Rams as they match up with a former league MVP, Matt Ryan, and the Atlanta Falcons. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. We thought the old place was loud. Somehow this place got even louder a short time ago as the Falcons were introduced to this sellout crowd. We're set to go as the Falcons get ready to match up with the Los Angeles Rams. From up top, I'm Brandon Godden. Charles Davis, as always, with me as well. And CD, defenses better be on their toes in this one because we got two quarterbacks who love to throw the football, and they throw it very well.
Over 4,000 yards each in the previous season. So what you're saying is, if you're a defender, I hope you're prepared properly. Hydrated, stretched, be on your toes, as you said, because the ball's coming your way.
Now the person we're going to have to look out for is Deion Jones. We cannot allow fumbles. That dude is a problem. It's pretty much as good as Bobby Wagner, in my opinion. Dude is a problem.
180! He's 59, Mike the 59. We ain't giving him nothing today.
On first down, it's gone. And his first
Just like that.
pass is incomplete.
Just like that.
Looking for Woods that time, and that'll bring up second down.
That was him.
Anytime a
That was
defense
him.
can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando,
he is on the right
Florida.
side,
An
though, so
absolute
it's good.
mess. This is Darrell Henderson, the rookie third-rounder. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And number 22.
That one good for a first down pickup of 18
We're going
yards.
to have to watch out for him.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
The numbers a week ago for Henderson. 22 carries, 124 yards.
And the way they ran the ball in last week's game has to be satisfying to their entire staff because they're seeing not just a back gain big yardage, but they're seeing an
Holding.
offensive line really in sync.
Holding offense.
That time, the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
Here's Goff now on second down. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
Here's Goff. Man open, it's Cup. He's got it. And a nice gain of 21 yards. And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath.
Wide open
a
holes.
Really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
That's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the end routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. And forget about
I like
the
what our
run to
offense
set
is
up
doing.
the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just
and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Darrell Henderson, his 3rd touchdown now on the
right
year.
up the middle.
And the Rams take it right down and score on the opening drive. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories. And you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do. And when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there. That nice opening drive, because they're sharp,
2-point conversion,
focused,
good.
and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
So they get in for the opening drive score, and they go for 2. They kept the kicker lonesome over there. They said, we don't need you this time.
Kickers? Who needs kickers for PATs?
Nice now.
We want them for field goals, not for PATs. They went for 2 and got it. It's a new tone setter for this team.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here the Falcons.
All we got to do is pressure Matt Ryan a little bit.
Possession. They'll have Matt Ryan calling the shots, the former MVP and 3rd overall pick.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
A carry for Devontae Freeman, who missed most of last season. And he's taken down.
Dang, that was wide open. Zone weak.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And Falcons fans everywhere excited that Devontae Freeman is back on the field wearing number 24 in the red and black. Remember, he went down in week 2 in 2018 with an injury and didn't return. They're hoping to see the form that led him to 1,000-yard seasons in 2015 and 2016.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. And a man, as we look at the starters now, a man who really has earned us talking about him in the booth, Julio Jones.
He's a 1,000-yard receiver each and every year. So sleek, so wonderful. I call him Secretariat.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Ryan. This one complete to Mohamed Sanu. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Mohamed Sanu is a guy that is often overlooked because he just quietly goes about his business. But how about last season? Had a career-high 838 yards on 66 catches, and he can also play wildcat quarterback for you as well.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. From the gun, it's Ryan. And the Rams got him. They bring him down.
Got him.
The defensive player of the year, Aaron Donald. And it'll be a 2nd and long. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. To throw is Ryan. And the
Get down,
pressure
boy.
gets to him again.
That's how we do it.
Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running.
And a big
Get him.
loss here as he's
Get him
taken
down.
The defensive player
Get his
of the
ass
year,
down.
Aaron Donald. And it'll be 4th down.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. So
We gotta just
possession
keep
goes
pounding
over
the ball,
here
keep
on the
pounding the ball.
punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And you see his numbers from a week ago. He was up over 100 yards then, and he's already hit pay dirt here once in this one.
We always talk about quarterbacks and receivers getting into rhythm, right? Really feeling good, finding each other downfield. I think running backs operate the same way. They can hit a good rhythm and a good stride, and he's carrying it over from last week.
Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
They'll run for the first time here with Brown. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
But now they're in a spot that every team tells us when we have our production meetings they don't want to be in, 3rd and long. And that's because those back-to-back running plays just didn't accomplish a whole lot.
Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. They're looking at a 3rd and 6 here to start things out.
Mike, Hunt. Like 20. I got you, son. I got you, son.
From the gun, here's Goff. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett.
Nice safe completion.
3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
From the 50, it's gone. And nowhere
Dude,
to fit that football.
they weren't even on
It's
him.
knocked away and incomplete. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to knock that one free.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
And all the way down to the 7-yard line.
Let's go.
A big play there for L.A. 42 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. Again, Goff. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
No chance, bros.
Brandon Cooks with touchdown number 8.
You're going to ISO Brandon Cooks in the slot again?
And the Rams add on to their lead. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
And he'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Matt Ryan and the Falcon offense set to get going.
Matt Ryan
again.
getting sacked.
Maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. He's playing pretty well, but the pressure, it's got to him.
Has to find a way to step around it, step through it, or just handle it. Because as you mentioned, he's having a pretty good day overall. Just the hits keep coming and taking those sacks. That's not the way that they want to finish a ball game with their quarterback on the ground so much.
He'd like to stay upright. When he's been upright, he's been pretty good.
Encroachment, defense.